So before I get into my thoughts on the upcoming interest rate cut and the effect on the market, I just want to first introduce you to my new exciting listing at 23 Linden Boulevard. It features simulated original yellow Ontario brick, cedar shake roof, original historic barnyard pavers, and my gosh, this is original wrought iron from a home in New England. Well, come on inside. I've got lots to say. I'll save the sun for the backyard. Anyway, classic Georgian design. Once you see these finishes, you'll certainly recognize why it's the designer's own. It is only 1 year old, or 1 year new, and it approximates about 6,500 square feet. So back to the center hall plan, you can see the dueling fireplaces, and then you have a rich, solid oak flooring through the double door. Very versatile plan because later you can grow old in this house and have your primary bedroom, which is now the library. But let's just keep going on. And you can see it's large hallways and into the family area, a great room, big living in this house, big entertaining and warm feeling. Come on into the kitchen. I've got lots to say. Well, check out this kitchen. This is like remnant of the old world design where you have the framed kitchen cabinets. Almost everything looks like furniture. You got this giant family eat-in kitchen, and you've got all the modern conveniences. So what can we expect from the Bank of Canada as far as rate cuts are concerned going forward, and what will the effect be on the market? Well, the US just cut 0.5%, and there's a lot of pressure on the Bank of Canada to mimic that, but I don't think they're going to. In the past, they've defaulted to the lowest possible rate cut, which has been a series of 0.25%, with a promise maybe to cut by the end of the year a further 0.5%. But if they reverse it and they cut 0.5%, I think many of us will feel like we're almost in a spring market. Many buyers will get off the fence because they'll recognize if rates are going to go down, prices are going to go up, which is historically what happens. So how will buyers and sellers perceive this rate cut? I think it'll have an immediate effect on sellers who want to jump into the market and feel that this is an opportunity to sell their home. And so there'll be a lot more variety for buyers, a lot more sales. But as we go towards the end of the year, traditionally sellers take their homes off the market. Christmas, a little sloppy with the snow, and then our inventory changes. And then the sellers have a better opportunity to sell their home because they have less competition. So I think prices may climb 1%, possibly 2% by the end of the year. I don't see a decline, but activity is going to be way up. So what could be coming down the pipe for next year? Because that's the question. Do I sell now? Do I sell next year? And I think there's two opportunities for sellers. Sell now, take advantage of the market. If you don't realize your proper sale, there's a spring market. There could be a dark cloud next year because there are, they say, 2 million mortgages coming up for renewal. These are the mortgages that were taken out 5 years ago at 2%. Now, I think by that time, interest rates will be 3.75, maybe 3.5. So these people will face probably an 80% increase. Now, the banks are working on 30-year amortizations, which I think will be comfortable to these buyers who are refinancing or buyers coming into the market. But I still think the media's got to have their say. There is going to be a story about people that can't make mortgage payments and agents that maybe aren't making as much money as they used to because the editor has to have her way. Anyway, or his way, I should say, because the editor has to have their way. But I think it will be overshadowed by the lower interest rates, and we should have a stable market throughout next year.